No big surprise here. You know who Robert McDonald is? Well, Robert McDonald was, or is, the chosen one's choice to head up and fix the problems at the Veterans Administration. Now, what you need to know about Robert is that when he worked for, I believe, Procter & Gamble, he ended up getting fired because he spent too much of his time on other boards and not on the business that Procter & Gamble was in. And I'm going to attach a link to an article that you might find to be of interest, because Robert McDonald's back in the news. And he's not in the news in a positive way. Now here's a guy that heads up the Veterans Administration. And guess what? He lied about his military background. Yeah, apparently he did go to West Point, but he said that he was also trained as special forces. And he was found to have lied about his special forces participation and training. And so now he's apologized for it. Now, how do you think veterans feel when they go to the VA and they know that the guy that heads up the VA lied about his military service? Well, they couldn't feel any worse or any better than the board members at Procter & Gamble when they had to fire McDonald for not performing his duties when he headed up Procter & Gamble. And I believe it's Procter & Gamble. I'm not going to worry about looking it up, whether or not it is or isn't. Again, I believe it is. But here we got a guy that had to try to ingratiate himself, make himself feel more important than he is. How many other people do you think in Obama's administration lied about their background, including Barack Hussein Obama? Huh? I gotta believe most of them have lied about their experiences in life. I think it's just amazing that he's allowed to remain in that position. You know, I recall reading articles about how upset military personnel, veterans, get when people lie about their experiences. How can he be allowed to remain heading up the Veterans Administration? Well, the problem is Obama knows that he shouldn't be where he is either. So I'm kind of not inclined to think anything will change, although it should. And I think what has to happen is veterans have got to write to their congressmen and to their senators and demand that Robert McDonald is removed heading up the Veterans Administration. That isn't just a little lie. Not to veterans that are injured, lost legs, lost arms, lost whatever else they've lost. Well, this guy who heads it up admitted to lying about his service. I think it's pretty disgusting. I think most veterans think it's pretty disgusting. The question is, what are they going to do about it? And what are you going to do about it? If you won't, who will? I told you what I think. Let me know what you think.